Oh, I was muted. Hello, everybody. Yahoo! Happy Friday. I hope everybody's about to have an amazing weekend. Welcome, welcome, Colton, Cosmo. I don't like the zoo. Wait, going to the zoo on Sunday. I'm going to be honest. I've never been to the zoo. I've never been to a single zoo. I think that sometime at some point as a kid, I've been to like a petting zoo, but I've never been to a real zoo. I've never I like zoos are one of those fictional things that you see in TV shows all the time as a kid, and they vastly exaggerate how often people go to them. Like I've never been to a zoo. I've been to an aquarium once, maybe twice in my life. I've never been to a zoo. I think zoos are sort of like the urban version of the Bermuda Triangle or quicksand. Because you know when you're a kid and sometimes TV shows have an episode, mostly cartoons, they like have an episode about the Bermuda Triangle where they get lost there, or there's quicksand somewhere, tornadoes, I don't know. That I feel like shows often over exaggerate some things. I like to think that zoos are the urban version of that, where nobody ever goes to a zoo, but they do exist somewhere. I just lost a piece. Oh shoot, I just lost two pieces. Ah, these pieces on the bottom of things. Tree go better. Yeah, okay, so I've gotten all the way up to here. I have all the treehouse bits attached. Now, I have to put these two pieces back on. The only thing that's left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 18 pages. It's 18 pages of just sticking sakura blossoms on these branches and then attaching them. That's it. 18 pages of purely single stud, microscopic, the smallest flowers you've ever seen. I have to fix this. I accidentally took off two pieces. It's the worst. And they're like under pieces. So I have to figure out how to get these back on. Where was this? I don't know what this piece is from. I actually don't know what this piece is from. Oh no, it's a long piece. Oh no, it's all the way on the inside. In Peppa Pig, there's a zoo. What? In Peppa Pig, there's a zoo? It's always so weird when something that has animals. Ah, shoot. Plays the world's smallest violin. What was this? I forget how the violin song went. One sec. I have to figure this out. It's always really funny when a TV show where all the main characters are animals has also real world animals as well. Like in DuckTales. I'm losing pieces left and right. This is the worst. In the DuckTales reboot, which is over now, I don't remember when it started, like 2015 or something. 2018, 2017, I don't know. They did a bit where there was a real duck, and I thought it was just a quick thing, but it's like, oh hey, also real ducks exist in this world where the main characters are ducks. Give me 1 second. I have to fix this, and then I forgot that we need to put on some BGM. There we go. Okay, stick is on. I lost another piece. Oh, this is the worst. Heck does this go? Where the heck does this piece here go? I keep losing pieces. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. Why did this happen to me? I can't take that off is the problem, too. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. I did also find this last time. Turns out, there's a piece specifically... Oh, that doesn't work, does it? Because that's on an angle. Oh, it kind of does. Okay, everybody, give me a suggestion for a video game soundtrack that I should use as BGM. I'm destroying everything. Okay, I'm going to do this very carefully. I'm going to take this piece off specifically. Nope, that's not coming off. Okay, we're good. Okay, now to figure out where this piece went. Oh, God. Underhero? The heck is Underhero? You know what I kind of want to do? Undertale. Should I do Undertale Deltarune music? Okay, that's fixed. The problem is I don't know where this piece goes. This one piece. There. This is somewhere. Yeah, I'm lost. I literally have one piece that I've just lost track of. That's fine. You know what? I'll just leave this somewhere, and at the end, we'll use it to fill out. We'll use it to fill out whatever we're missing. Okay. Hi, Lottery. Welcome, welcome. It's not related to Undertale, the dev team. I just meant I feel like I'm in an Undertale mood. Because I think I said this last time. I want to do like an Undertale lore deep dive stream. Undertale / Deltarune lore deep dive. Okay. We're good. Okay, now we can actually start. Where were we? 28? Before we start, I need to get some music on. Let's see. Underhero. I don't know if I want to search this up and use the soundtrack if I also have never played it, because what if I'm interested and then I spoil myself? Underhero. Ooh, that looks cute. What does this sound like? That is a playthrough. That is some random guy's playthrough. OST. There's a song called Riddle Me This. Riddle Me This, Batman. Yeah, let's see how good this is for BGM. I like that piano. Okay. Page 28. 27, I just put a thing on. 28, we're starting this whole thing. Okay. Oh, God. This is the worst part, is searching out all the pieces, because I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if it focuses. But it says I need 49 of the light pink flowers, which sucks because I have to dig through a whole bag of those. Okay, let's see. 5 is and 4 uns. Should be this color, right? So how's everybody doing today? Anybody get up to anything fun? I did nothing of note. Oh yeah, okay, so what happened this week, I thought the week was gonna be generally tame. Unfortunately, I I have a specific way of getting home after work, and unfortunately, starting Wednesday all the way up to today, so it's only like a 3-day thing. I had to make a change of plans. So what ended up happening on Wednesday is I had to take public transport. I had to take public transport to get home, which is, public transport's great. Everybody should take the bus. Except I happened to exactly miss one bus, and then I had to wait 30 minutes. I had to wait 30 minutes for the next bus, and then I ended up being like an hour, 2 hours late. And by then, I basically couldn't stream because I had to have dinner, I had to get ready, I had to do other things. Gerardo Garcia, welcome, welcome. Right now, also, how's the volume, by the way? We're listening to the OST for a game that I've never played called Underhero. It looks cute, though. I love the art style. Goo. Beat Metroid Prime Remastered. I've been watching some people play Metroid Prime Remastered. It looks... Never want to see one of those Vision Metroids. That doesn't sound fun. I've been watching a bit of Metroid Prime Remastered. I never played the original Metroid Prime. I actually have... Wait, I can show you this. I have exactly 3 GameCube games in total. I think I used to have 4 when I was a kid. I had 4 GameCube games. Now I've lost one. I only have 3. So these are the only 3 of 4 GameCube games that I've ever played. I have Mario Party 4, which is one of the best Mario parties of all time. I have Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, which I've never played, actually. It's weird. I had it, or I guess I have it, but I never played it. And then I have Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Box is shiny, though. I have Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. But I never played the story mode. I played it. I never played the story mode. So when I was a kid, like when I was playing GameCube games, this was during a time when I hadn't really gotten into... This is a little loud for me. Is it loud for you too? This was during a time when I wasn't aware of video games as sort of a competitive multiplayer thing, like an online type of thing. I'm trying to remember when the first online video game mode was. Or, actually, better way to phrase that. I wasn't aware of more competitive and mature video game things. So, for me, specifically first-person shooters. So for me, is this a 4x1? Okay, good. Need one 4x1 of this. For me, Metroid Prime 2 was my first competitive first-person shooter. Because I only ever played the multiplayer mode with friends, and that was my competitive shooter. And I never touched the single player at all. So that's my only experience with Metroid Prime. I need to get the remaster of Metroid Prime 1 and then play that. And then, oh god. I wish I had a way to capture GameCube games, but I no longer have a GameCube. I have a Wii, which I used to play GameCube, which I can play GameCube games on. But I don't have a way to capture that. I don't have a way to capture the Wii. I can capture Wii U, but I can't capture Wii. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to... If I want to play Metroid Prime 2, I'm gonna have to emulate it. Where am I? 3 big branches, 3 small branches. Got it. YouTube channel? Ah, interesting. finally beat Kirby Returns to Dreamland. Did you beat it 100%, or did you just beat the single player? I'm hoping I can actually finish extra mode tomorrow. It's gonna be an extra long stream just to make sure. What is this? This is, oh, it's a level up song. Oh, that's weird. It sounds like sort of jaunty journey music. We have 3 and 3, got it. And then I need 12 sticks. Wait, what did I end up deciding? What color the sticks were? Oh yeah, these have to be the dark ones, and then there's gonna be the light ones later on. Dark sticks. The Prime games have the power of light blue. The only thing, I'm trying to remember what things that Prime 2 has. Even though my only experience is with the multiplayer. There was like a weird, I'm trying to remember what the beam was. It was like, wow, like a wave type thing. I don't remember what it was. But I think that was the one that I liked the most. I don't know, it's been a really long time. I want to say Wave Beam, but I've seen gameplay of Metroid Prime 1, and I don't think it's the same thing. Because Metroid Prime 1 has Wave Beam, and I don't know. I don't remember. It's been such a long time since Prime 2, since I played Prime 2. And I don't know how different the multiplayer attacks are from the single player. This is 12, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom, 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 boom. Play Under Hero? I might. The problem is I just have a lot of games to get through and a lot of games that I want to play. You know what? I think that if it's a short game, I might try to find a weekend where I can play the whole thing. Ooh, I almost dropped this. That's bad. Then I need 40... Oh, I need 14 dark pink flowers, and then 49 light pinks. We'll shove these over there. This is the main... That's the main villain's theme? It's like a Seabat type thing. Hello, my name is the evil villain. It's very Lancer Deltarune vibes. 2, 4, 6... 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, also, okay. I think, so I'm trying to put together a schedule. I keep dropping these everywhere. I need not to lose these because I think they're going to be really important. 49 pinks. I've been trying to put together a pretty decent schedule that has a variety of games that also lets me finish all the games that I'm playing. And also, I think I need to dump this out, otherwise it's going to be impossible to count 49. What also doesn't burn me out. So I'm trying to... Oh God, I have so many things I want to do. How do I keep finding more of these? Oh no, this is from this pack. Like, for example, I want to play more Splatoon again. Like, I play Splatoon a lot in my off time. I want to play more Splatoon on stream. Next week, I'm thinking of doing the Splatfest. Okay, I think I have to count this in increments of 10. Otherwise, I'm going to get distracted with talking and then I'm going to forget where I am. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. That pile's done. We make a new pile. So I want to do Splatfest. I want to also play, since I'm planning on doing an actual Undertale Deltarune timeline theory recap stream eventually, probably around the time Deltarune chapter 3, 4, 5 comes out. I want to do Undertale Genocide Run and Deltarune Weird Run because I've never... Well, first of all, I've never completed them. I also feel like it's going to be important to do on stream. I think it would be fun. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I want to do that. I have to finish Vernal Edge. I have to finish Kirby. I have more Kirby games to play. I have to finish the rest of the series. I also want to play some of the Kirby side games, like Kirby's Avalanche. Does anybody actually know what Kirby's Avalanche is? Four, 6, 8, 10. 10, 20, 30. So Kirby's Avalanche is a Kirby spin-off game, and I'm pretty sure it's based on... It's a Puyo Puyo game, which, if anybody doesn't know, it's sort of a falling block Tetris type game. It's not like Tetris. Wait, I just want to make sure it's actually like Puyo Puyo. Let me search up a video. I don't want to spread misinformation. Oh yeah, it is just Puyo Puyo. Okay, yeah, it's like a falling block puzzle game similar to Tetris, but it's based on the series Puyo Puyo, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a Sega. It's a Sega property. 6, 8, 10. This is 40, and then a 9. Let's combine these now that it's 40. Where it's kind of weird. It's more difficult than Tetris because it requires a lot of thinking ahead. Whereas if you're not a pro Tetris player, you can pretty much just blindly stick blocks wherever they fit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. But with Puyo Puyo, there's a lot of planning ahead. So the point of Puyo Puyo is whenever you put 4 Puyos of the same color next to each other, they disappear and drop Kirby, but Mean Bean Machine. Yeah, Mean Bean Machine was another Puyo Puyo crossover. Puyo Puyo is like really popular in Japan. I think not a lot of people know what Puyo Puyo is, but it's a really popular puzzle game, like Tetris, except I guess not worldwide. But the idea is these Puyos of different colors drop. You have to get 4 Puyos of the same color to touch. They disappear, and then the rest of the Puyos on the screen fall down. And the way that you do well in Puyo Puyo is that you need to set things up in a way that when you match one color of Puyo, it drops the rest of the Puyos in sort of like an avalanche. It drops them in an avalanche so that it's hard to explain without the actual visuals, but you want to make it so that you get multiple combos off of each other and chain them together. It's a lot harder. So if anybody's played Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is a game for the Nintendo Switch, which also has a sequel, it looks exactly the same. Puyo Puyo Tetris is, you know, a game where you have Puyo Puyo and Tetris, and you can, like, play them together or separately or versus each other. It's a lot of fun. I have it. I played so much of it when it came out, but I'm not good at Puyo Puyo, so I only played the Tetris half. Starting from here. Got it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you played Puyo Puyo Tetris, you'll know what I'm talking about. Some of my favorite songs in the game. This is cute. This sounds like a cute indie game. Okay, now we're here. We're gonna start putting these on. Make sure this is the right way around. Perfect. Play it. Oh God, I need to. Yeah, so that's why I started talking about the games that I've been wanting to play, is because I just have such a hard time figuring out a schedule where I can play all the games I want and not tire myself out. If it's a short game, actually, let me just search up how long to beat. $12, 13, 15 and a half hours. Oh, that's so long. I like long games, but it's so hard to fit long games into a schedule. This is a nice song. This is really chill. Tree Pub. Ooh, snazzy. You know what I'm thinking? I might do... So, Iona Spectre, VTuber friend. Oh, don't drop the branch! Iona Spectre recently did a members-only stream because she has membership and I don't. No monetization, Sag. She recently did a members-only stream where they played Tetris... I forget what it was called, but it was a browser version of Tetris 99, basically. And I smoked everybody. I used to play so much Puyo Puyo Tetris and Tetris 99. I actually won a few games of Tetris 99, which I think is very hard to do. Okay, so these are just the same, facing the same way. Got it. And ever since doing the Iona's Tetris member stream, I've been in the mood. I've been craving some Tetris because I realized I'm so rusty. I've been playing so slowly, and I think it's really fun to do some of the more professional moves like T-spins and 3 wide cannons. Which, if nobody knows, so T-spins is when there's a gap that only a T-block can fit into, and you can rotate it into that space. Like, not just dropping it in from above, but you can rotate it until it fits into the space, and that gets you bonus points. I'm not good at T-spins or setting up T-spins, but I am good at setting up 3 wide and 4 wide cannons, which is something that I think nobody knows about. Then this plugs into this, I guess? I think nobody knows about 3 and 4 wide cannons, but I think it's a super funny strat to do. It's really powerful. So, if you think about the way you play Tetris, I think most people would say, oh, well, you drop blocks into places where they fit. I put these in the wrong place. You drop blocks into where they fit and leave one line open for the line piece, right? Because that's how you get a Tetris, is when you clear lines vertically using a line piece. But what you don't know is the 3 wide, 4 wide cannon, which does something a little bit different. What it is you build your tower on one half of the screen, and then you leave 3 or 4 blocks open on the other side of the screen. And what that does is it lets you drop blocks in the 3 or 4 wide empty space, and you can get a whole bunch of single or double lines in a row. It's really funny to see because you build it up. Oh god, I really want to show you, but I don't want to stop this and then boot up Tetris or something and then have to do that and then cut back to this. I don't know. But it's really funny to do against people that have never played competitive Tetris before. I'm not a competitive Tetris player. I just know it. I just know the strat because I watched a few people do it. I think it's really funny. I love, you know what I love when I'm doing games is I love playing weird and interesting strats that most people don't try. Oh, I guess these. So I think 3 and 4 wide cannon is a lot of fun for me when I'm playing Tetris. Okay, so that's done. Then we need 2 of these. Theme of Alexandria II. You're spoiling me on the entire game! Don't describe the bosses! Don't give me names! Don't tell me what it is! You're spoiling the game for me! Well, now I can't play it. Or at least I have to put off playing it so that I can forget everything that you've said. I probably will eventually. So this is like all pink flowers except for this one. This is so jaunty. What a nice tune. This definitely sounds like somebody's first indie game. So yeah, I might also, god, I have to plan a Tetris day. I have to plan more Minecraft because I unfortunately missed that one streaming day, and then I was tired yesterday, sadly. I have to schedule Minecraft. I have to schedule Splatoon. I have to finish Kirby and do more Kirby. I have to schedule Undertale, Deltarune. These go exactly on these blocks. Perf. What else do I need? You know what I kind of want? You know what I kind of want to do? I want to make like a Google form where people can suggest games. Oh boy, there we go. Did I do something wrong? Oh yeah, I missed one flower. I need to make like a Google form where people can suggest games. And then I need to put together a list of what games I've already played and already finished. Okay, and then I need one of this. Whoops. This is a small branch. Oh my god. This is so complex. Ooh, this is spooky. Inside the Roots. Actually, maybe I don't look at the titles. I don't wanna be spoiled on what the areas are. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, I keep on forgetting like where the camera is, so I keep on having my hands down here. I need to make sure I'm actually building the thing on camera. Otherwise, what's the point even? Go? Oh my god, this is so spooky. Is this correct? Wait. I keep wondering if I grabbed the right color, but I think I did. Because this looks it looks a lot lighter than I thought it was in the bag. I don't know, sometimes it looks lighter, sometimes it looks darker. Shoot. There we go. Okay, where does this thing go? Oh god, it's all the way over here. Oh, you know what that sounds like? That reminds me of one of my favorite dumb instruments. Oh, is this not fitting because I put these in first? One sec. So in school, I played percussion in concert band, which is really fun because you get to play a lot of unique and interesting instruments, and also you don't have to learn notes. You just have to keep the rhythm. But one of my favorite dumb instruments was, I don't think it was called woodblock, but it was like this thing where it's a block of wood attached to a metal bar attached to a wooden ball, and whenever you smack it, it goes boing. It makes a really funny rattling, sporinging sound that sounds like this. Wait. I forget what it was called. That's like one of my favorite instruments. It's so silly. Arg. This thing. I have to make sure these flowers are rotated the right direction so it doesn't screw me over. Okay. And then... Oh, I need to make another big thing. Oh, cute! So happy. It's gonna need another branch, probably. Oh, you know what? Speaking of making games, speaking of somebody's first indie game, so here's something I've been working on, that I want to... So this isn't an actual game that I'm producing for sale or anything. It's just something I wanted to do for fun. Basically, I'm trying to put together a little bit of a card game that I want to play it on Tabletop Simulator with some friends. It's a VTuber themed card game that I thought would just be a fun little project to work on. It's sort of like Uno, but themed around a bunch of other VTubers that I watch. And also me and my friends. So I think that's gonna be cute. I'm gonna eventually put it on Tabletop Simulator. as a little free game. I'd love to like make it an actual game, but that would be impossible because I'm basing it on. It's basically like a fan art thing. So it would be impossible to actually sell. But it's just a little prototype thing that I've been working on that I think is going to be a lot of fun to try out. Trying to see where some of these pieces are. It's definitely this one and this one. And I see exactly where those branches are. I really wish I had something to show. I don't really have an actual prototype for the cards. I have images of the template I want to do. Can I just drag this into OBS and it'll be like, hey, that's an image? No. Can I screen cap this? Let me see. Boop. Oh my god. Oh, please. There's a little thing. That's the basic sketch. Here's like an actual template that I'm working on. That's about it. That's about all I have for examples of stuff. Boop. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, I'm slowly working on that. I wanna try to get some friends together to test it out. To test out like the first version of things in a few weeks. So look forward to that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to at least try out. I've been wanting to make a few small games that I could play with some friends for a while. And this is the first time I'm putting together a test prototype. Oh my god, these flowers, please. Keep the hands on screen. This is really putting me... For some reason, this is really putting me in the mood for some Undertale, this song. I don't know why. I don't know, Toby Fox just has amazing music. I love his songs in Pokemon. He's done such a good job. Like, I don't know how he did it, but he somehow managed to insert himself into the Japanese game dev industry. It's so weird because he's just like that Homestuck guy that made a Kickstarter indie game, and then all of a sudden he's beating Sakurai in Smash Bros. And getting his original characters into Smash. He's getting to put songs in Pokemon. He put a Homestuck reference in a song and put that in... What game was it? It was Sword and Shield, I think. He did a Homestuck reference in one of his songs, and he put that song in Sword and Shield, and I think that's so funny. I don't know, it's so weird. I think it's because he acts so exactly like a Japanese game dev, and he's such a huge weeb that he's learned Japanese already. I don't know, does he live in Japan? It feels like he does. There's no way he doesn't, right? No No, my branch! Do not drop. Wait, did I put these in the wrong place? Well, this is a weird one. the Earthbound Halloween hack guy put a Homestuck song in Pokemon. Okay, now this goes on here. Gushed. We are gushed. Okay, one more branch. Would you like me to tell you what? No! Don't stop telling me about the game. Stop telling me things about the game. Everything is spoilers. I want to go into a game with zero expectations of what I'm gonna see. Wait, what is this attached to? Oh no, this is this thing I did. Okay. Oh, wait, that's interesting. Wait, what? Where's this? Oh, I see. This is like attached to another little thing. This is attached under here. This is attached under tail. This piece is Sans Undertale. That is kind of a weird placement for that. Okay, now this is a big boy piece. Wait, did I miscount the amount of small pieces I needed for this? 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Yeah. Was I lied to somehow? I guess I need one more of these. Weird. Gotta drink some water. I have a snack. Don't judge me, but I bought a family pack of Reese's Minis. I love Reese's. Honestly, one of the best chocolates. A little bit of a snack. I think Reese's are honestly the best chocolate. I don't eat that much chocolate. I will always eat Reese's. Okay, where? Oh my god, what is this piece? That's insane. 71. 71. Can you see this? I'm gonna need 71 flowers. PGFA! Oh my gosh, welcome, welcome, you're here! How's it going? You waked up? Don't wake up just for me. What is it, like 3 in the morning or something? It's only nearly 2. That's 7,000 gallons of chocolate sauce? Excuse me? What are you doing? Oh, are you okay? What are you doing with all that chocolate sauce? It feels like it's lying to me about the number of things that I need. I didn't miscount, did I? No, because I counted the small branches that I have. And I had exactly 3, but this requires 4. What are you, swimming in chocolate sauce? You injecting it straight into your veins every morning? You're like a chocolate vampire. I require chocolate sauce to live. For some reason, it has chocolate vampires and Italian. Oh, mamma mia. I'm a chocolate vampire. I sure hope no vampire hunters come and stab me with the garlic bread. It's the max you can buy from Amazon? What are you doing? You're insane. I'm so worried for you. Please don't drown in all that chocolate sauce. I hope you're not swimming in it. What is... I bet... What do you think? Do you think someone could actually swim in chocolate sauce? No, surely no. Like, the density would cause you to sink and drown, right? Okay, so this one goes here. Wouldn't that be a funny video or something? Wouldn't that be a funny video, watching somebody drown? I buy 5 million gallons of chocolate sauce and slowly drown. This is my last video. What happens next will shock you. It's the elevator music. I feel like everything just reminds me of Undertale now for some reason. Sounds like a Mr. Beast video. Yeah, for sure. I give people in a third world country 50,000 gallons of chocolate sauce. What happens next will shock you. Oh, you know what's funny? I almost described this song as like a bossa nova, and it literally has bossa nova in the title. I guess it would, wouldn't it, if it was trying to be bossa nova? I cannot with these teeny tiny flowers on the teeny tiny stem. Okay, but like, literally, actually, for real, what would you need any amount of chocolate syrup greater than 1 bottle for? Why would you ever buy so much? That sounds insane. Ugh. I would never buy chocolate syrup. I also would never buy chocolate syrup. I don't like... What do normal people even need chocolate syrup for anyway? Like, how many different things... What kind of different things would you do with chocolate syrup? I guess you put it on ice cream. put it on cake, I guess. I guess it's mostly just desserts, right? And maybe you get the Nesquik one that turns your milk into chocolate. I've almost never needed chocolate syrup. You know what? You know what? Chocolate syrup sounds nice because I have not had a cafe mocha in a long time. It's been over a year since I made a cafe mocha. I need chocolates. The problem with buying those sorts of sweeteners and stuff, I love making lattes and different kinds of weird coffees. I don't do it, or I don't expend it fast enough to where it would make it worth it. Because you can only use so much when you're making a coffee drink. And there's only so much you can use before it expires, right? This instruction manual definitely lied to me about how many pieces I would need. Because I need exactly 3 more flowers for this. Why would I need to make something sweet more sweet? I mean, some things are sweet because of the chocolate syrup, right? So I need 1 light pink flower and 2 dark pink flowers. There are so many really good drinks that I love making. I love making this thing called a Spanish latte, where it has a little bit of condensed milk mixed in with the espresso. That's one of my favorite drinks. I love making a Spanish latte with using almond milk as well instead of regular milk. I think that's so the perfect creaminess and the perfect blend of sort of bitter and woody and sweet and creamy. It's one of the best drinks ever. I love making things like I love a good London Fog, which is a black tea with steamed milk and vanilla syrup. Oh, so good. An oat milk London Fog is one of my favorite ways to drink tea. I think more people need to have steamed milk in their lives. It's such a good way to consume milk. Cafe mochas with chocolate syrup. Okay. This huge branch is finally done. That's a pretty big boy. Where does this go? Which one of these? This one? Oh. They made a mistake. I did this 1 block off, and that makes it impossible to do the thing I wanted to do. Okay, wait. Where's my block remover? Do you know the cocoa is primary ingredient in pagan rituals? Neat. Need to try black tea once. Black tea's great. Like, your classic English breakfast. Don't you live in Germany? I would have thought that you would have had black tea at least once. That's near the UK-ish. It's closer than it is to Japan, where most green tea is. Okay, here we go. I need to place this perfectly so I don't destroy everything. There we go, we're good. Bulgarian. I don't... There are some countries that you hear about sometimes, but you know nothing about. Like, I don't know anything about Bulgaria. Even though I feel like I've heard it a lot. I don't know anything about Bulgaria. One of these... Wait, what? How is this placed? This feels like I somehow placed one of these wrong. No, it's this one. Got it! Oh my god, this is so bad. This is such... This is such a volatile piece to be holding. Learning the language. Oh boy. Arg, no, why did you turn? Why do you turn like you're running out of time? Turn day and night like you're running out of time. You know what I need to watch? Les Miserables. Les Miserables. I remember... Why did you come on? Shoot. Having to watch it in high school. Like, I actually watched a live play. I watched a live version of Les Miserables in high school. Also, here's a dumb thing. It's always weird. Oh! What the heck? Oh, I finished the OST, so it moved. It automatically moved on to Undertale. It finished playing Under Hero, so it automatically moved on to the first suggested video, and it happened to be Undertale. I was like, wait, that's weird. Why does this game have Undertale music? I guess we're listening to Undertale now. This is called nostalgic Undertale music for relaxing / studying, which I guess works for our purposes. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Ow. 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 I was considering putting on the actual Undertale soundtrack. It's 2:11 by the... I'm happy you remember... Of course I would remember you! You have come to way too many of my streams. For someone who lives in a time zone where it's always 2 in the morning whenever I go live. Must part ways. Have a good rest of your evening, Reese Richards. Leader of the Illuminati. Okay. This is really coming together. Like, it's actually starting to fill out as a tree now that it has branches on all sides, sort of. I need to find out where this branch fell off of. I've already lost it. I'll get it eventually, someday. Okay. I need to make sure some of these pieces are straight, because some of these pieces like to move around because they're not firmly attached. Like, these stairs are on a swivel pole. Bum, 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 bum. German Wi-Fi is so bad. Man, I want to learn German someday. I feel like German's definitely one of my top languages I want to learn. I still need to learn Japanese. I'm studying. Nihongo wo benkyou shiteiru. I'd love to actually try to learn German, but I know that'll never happen while I'm still trying to learn Japanese. I feel like if I try to learn 2 languages at once, it's gonna mess me up. Like when I was in high school, This wasn't at the same time, but it was close enough where... So French was a mandatory subject, and then eventually I got to a grade where you could choose your language. You could choose your language credit, and I picked Spanish because it was interesting, and I didn't really like French. Even though they're basically the same. I mean, they're not basically the same, but you know what I mean. They're very similar in structure and origination and stuff. And I kept on getting, for the longest time, I guess even more now, I always mix up Spanish and French because some of the words are just so similar. German and Japanese obviously aren't, but I feel like if I tried studying German while I'm studying Japanese, I would somehow think German words are Japanese and vice versa. But German's definitely on, like, one of my top languages that I'd be interested in learning. Okay, we'll get back to this bag after. I need some brown pieces. Bum, 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 bum. German, dumb, different sentence structure, dumb grammatical. I mean, every language is like that in it. I feel like every language, people really underestimate the amount of really dumb nonsense that other languages have compared to their home language. Like, for example, in Japanese, one thing that's really annoying for me is the way counting works, because there are so many different pronunciations for the same thing, depending on what you're counting. So for example, when you count... Sorry, I need 6 claws and 5 receivers. Whenever you count something, you don't just say the number. You have to say the number with the counter of the thing you're counting. So, like, you know how in English you would say one piece of one... Okay, you'd say one piece of paper. That's one piece of paper. 2 pieces of paper. 3 you know. And it's all the same. And then, like, maybe if you're counting bread, you say 1 slice of bread. Or 2 slices of... But it's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's always the same. If you're counting places, you say first, second, third, fourth. And it's always the same. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. And then there are a few weird things based on other languages, like single, double, triple, quadruple. But nobody actually cares or knows what those are because they don't matter that much. But in Japanese, the way they do counting is you have to say... Or the thing you're counting influences the counter you use. So one piece of bread, or I guess slice of bread. Slice would be the counter that you're using of bread. So in Japanese, the way that the counter is pronounced influences the way that the number is pronounced. Whereas in English, you say the number is always the same, and then the counter is different. But in Japanese, instead of saying ichi, ni, san, yon, go, bread, or pan in Japanese, you would say 1, mai. Mai is the counter for flat things, like paper or bread or cards or anything flat. That's, you use mai to count those things. So yeah, what? I mean, it's not that different from saying one piece of paper, one slice of bread, but like for anything flat, you use mai. So you say, wait, I'm trying to remember. It's ichimai, nimai, sanmai, yonmai, gomai. So that, you pronounce the numbers the same way. That's completely dumb. Why for flat things? Oh, we're not to the dumb part yet. So, you know, one piece of paper is ichi mai kami. Which is normal. It's just ichi mai, ni mai, san mai, yon mai, go mai, which is 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, 5 pieces. But here's another thing. Small animals. The counter for small animals. Wait, let me see if I'm right about this. I think it's ko. I think it's ko. Counter for... Oh no, it's hiki. So for the counter for small animals is hiki. So if you're counting small animals, small ground-based animal. It's so specific. Small ground-based animals, because there's a different counter for flying animals. So the counter for small ground-based animals is hiki. But you don't just say ichi hiki, ni hiki, san hiki. You say the pronunciation changes now that we're using a different counter for a different thing. You don't say ichi hiki, you say ippiki. It's not ichi hiki, ni hiki, san hiki, yon hiki, go hiki. It's ippiki, nibiki, sambiki, yonbiki, go hiki. I don't remember. It's so weird. Like it's not ichihiki, it's ippiki with a P, a hard P. If you're counting big animals, the counter is to, which is things like elephants and stuff. Wait, oh god, I don't even know the pronunciation for that. That's how dumb it is. I don't know the pronunciation for that. If you're counting people, oh, here's where it gets weird. So it's not. So if you're counting 1, 2, 3, you say ichi ni san. If you're counting 3 small animals, it's ippiki, nihiki, sambiki. If you're counting people, what do you think it is? So the counter for people is nin, which just means person. So how do you think you would say that? If 1, 2, 3 is ichi ni san, and the counter is nin, how do you think you would pronounce that? Go ahead and spell it out for me. Go ahead and spell out your guess, because you'll never guess it without looking it up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I don't know. Okay. So it's not ichinin. It's not innin. You know what it is? It's hitotsu. Or no, not even sorry. Hitotsu is using the tsu counter, which is a generic counter for most things if you don't care. It's hitori. If you're counting people, it's hitori, futari, and then it switches back to what you would expect it to be. Sannin, yonin, gonin. So for some reason, for 1 and 2, it's something very specific and weird and different. That's like based on ancient Japanese, based on Chinese. For no reason. It's just like hitori, futari, sannin yon. It's so dumb. Also, the counter for birds, and flying creatures is wa. Ichiwa, niwa, sanwa. That's using normal numbers. But guess what? Here's a fun fact. You don't just use that for if you're counting flying creatures. You also use it specifically for one type of animal that isn't a flying creature. I'll give you one guess as to what animal that is, because you'll never guess it. 22 of these stems. You get one guess. It's not a flying animal. You use the counter for flying animals for it, but it's not a flying animal. Also, the counter for flying animals, wa means feather. Like, it means feather. But the thing that this one animal that you use it for that isn't a flying animal does not have feathers. Is this 22? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. No guesses? First thing that goes to my mind is flying fish. That's an interesting guess. 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22. Perfect. Here's what it is. Here's what it is. So you use the counter for flying animals, for birds and bats, but also for rabbits. You count rabbits the same way you count flying animals in Japanese. Don't know why. It's just the way it is. Rabbits, you say it like, and that's basically saying one. It's like using, English group animal names. Like you say a herd of buffalo or a flock of seagulls. That's like saying a flock of rabbits. It's so dumb. Also, English group animal names are really fun. I don't know. I think they're really funny. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But yeah, that's my example of other languages having really, really dumb rules. Speaking Hipotsu, Utatsu. Oh yeah, okay, wait, even worse. So you know how I said with if you're counting people, you say hitotsu futatsu and then you switch back to normal and it goes sannin, yonin, gonin. If you're using the generic counter, which is tsu, there's like a specific group of things you can use it for, but I think if you're bad at Japanese, you can just use tsu for everything. That goes hitotsu futatsu, and then it continues using the different pronunciations. Like, it doesn't go back to the normal pronunciations. It goes hitotsu futatsu mitsu yotsu 5 is weird. 6. Wait. Hitotsu, futatsu, mitsu, yotsu. Something. 9 is kokonotsu, like coconuts. I don't know. It's like sometimes it's just like, hey, what if we just decided that you pronounce it differently for no reason? Sometimes. Okay, so that's 10. But yeah, I'd love to learn German. Basically, I guess that's where that was going. Felt counting in Germany is weird. I still don't know that many German numbers. Like, the only German numbers I remember are, oh god, I'm in Japanese mode now. Eins, zwei, drei. Literally only 1, 2, 3. Eins, zwei, drei. Those are literally the only numbers I know. You want to know why I only know 1, 2, 3? Is because in Pokemon, in English, Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon are named after Eins, zwei, drei because they have 1, 2, 3 heads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 56 is Sex und Funzfig. This is 30. Funzfig? I mean, at least it's not French. Because I remember French counting is absolutely atrocious. It's so dumb. The worst combination of numbers ever. 2, 4, 6, 8. Just arbitrarily, oh god. Like something 50, 19, whatever. I don't even know at this point. I think this is 41. I'm not gonna count it again. I think Japanese numbers, so ignoring the dumb counting pronunciation system that Japanese has, I think Japanese numbers are like the good ending for French. It's French good ending. Because the way it works is you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then in the teens, it's you say the first digit, you say 10, and then you say the second digit. So, like, if you wanted to say 25, you would basically be saying 2, 10, 5. I think it's basically, it's like that all the way up to 100, and then you go first digit 100, second digit 10. I mean, yeah, it's basically the same thing all the way up to, it goes up to, oh god, what are the unique bonus numbers? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just reuse those all the way up to 100. 100 is its own number. 1,000, 10,000. Wait, okay. 100, 1000. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's all the way up to 10,000. Bonus. Yeah, okay. So basically, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when you're in double digits, you say 1, 10, 0. And that's, oh wait, no, that's really dumb. You say 10, 1 for 11, 10, 2 for 12, 10, 3, 10, 4, all the way up to 20, where you say 2, 10, yeah, I guess 2, 10, 2, 10, 1, 2, 10, 3, 2, 10, 4, and it goes all the way like that until you get up to 100, and then 100 has its own word. It's just like writing 2, 10. Yeah, I guess. Oh god, it's kind of weird to explain, but basically, from 1 all the way up to 99, you're just saying combinations of 1, to 10. And then you get a new word to say 100, which is hyaku. So instead of saying like 1, 10, 10, I guess. I don't know how you would say it if they didn't have hyaku. But when you get to 100, you can just say hyaku, and that means 100. And then everything above that is like this. It's the same thing as everything below that, but now you're adding hyaku to say how many hundreds it is. And then once you get to 1,000, you get sen, which means 1,000, and then man, which means 10,000. And then I don't think there's anything above that. And to say a million, you say hyakuman, which is 100. Okay, it kind of gets confused. I get it though. Like for me, I actually find it really understandable compared to something like French, where it's just weird random combinations of non-whole numbers. I think I like Japanese counting because it's you can see all the parts of it. Like you can see all the parts of it, and even if you didn't learn how to count it, if you understand the system, if you understand the basics of the system, you can guess. But like when you get to a million, you say hyakuman, which means 110,000, which I guess that's how you write it, right? Like it's 100,000, so it's 110,000. I don't know. It's weird to say. I'm trying to like say it in English as you would in Japanese. 4, 6, 8. I need to dump all these out because I need 71 light pink flowers. Otherwise known as 71 no hana. Oh, wait, no, wait. Ah, God, what is the counter for flowers? I don't know what it is. 71, which is just 7, 10, 1. 71. Bum, 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 bum. I'm trying to think of like how difficult English counting is in comparison. But it's like I mean it's consistent, but also I think we have the most unique words, don't we? For bigger numbers. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. I guess it's all the same. 20, 30, 40. 50 is weird because it's not 5T, it's 50. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We have 1,000. Yeah, no, it's pretty easy. It's just sometimes a little weird. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, this is 10. I also think counting in other languages is just hard. I feel like if when I see an amount of something, I can say what it is in Japanese, but I can't count in Japanese. Like if I'm actually counting something, it's hard for me to say the numbers in a row. Like if I'm doing it in English, I can count it in groups. I can say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But it's hard for me to be like ni, yon, oroku. It's hard to do it in bunches. You have to do it really slowly. I don't know if that's just like a learning thing. I think numbers are just more heady. 4, 6, 8, 10. Der ist ein Learning. Oh yeah. So from what I understand, the in German is really hard to get the hang of. What are all the versions of the? It's like Der, die. I knew a few more. I knew some of them. Der, die, das. Der, die, das. Is it just all? Is it just 3? I don't know, like, when you're supposed to use them. Der, die, das. Yeah. But I know that I heard that that's a difficult thing for people to actually pick up on. Der, die, das. If I ever say one of my 3 stock German phrases, I usually just take a random guess. I take a random guess about what you're supposed to use. Das ist nicht gut. Der ist wunderbar. Literally just guessing. Das ist wunderbar. Oh, wait. Let me see if I remember the lyrics to this song. Der on something male pronunciation. How many stop? I was watching. Wait, D. 2468. I like to watch Takanashi Kiara sometime, and she's Austrian. And sometimes she says she teaches things in German, and then I remember them. Like I know bitteschön. I didn't know that was a thing before. Dankeschön, bitteschön. 2468. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna see if I remember the lyrics to this song. Der Schatz. Oh wait, okay. That's where the lyrics start. Is that 70? Oh my love, please. Run away? I'm trying to remember. Run away. Monster King forbids your stay. Humans must live far apart. Even if it breaks my heart. Gonna die. Cry, cry, cry. Oh no, wait. Oh no, you'll go in the dungeon, then so sad it's and then you'll cry a lot. You're gonna die. Cry, cry, cry. So sad it's happening. So sad. So sad you're going to the dungeon. That's a good song. Oh wait, I need exactly 1. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71. You're gonna die. Oh yeah! You know what I love about that part too is in my playthrough with Ayana. So I have exactly as many as I need. Now time to build this monstrosity of a branch. I actually managed to do the colored tile, Mediton's colored tile puzzle. In my playthrough with Ayana, I did Mediton's colored tile puzzle in 1 try. Because where are we? It's one big branch first. Something I discovered is on mobile, somebody made a game where you can play Mettaton's colored tile puzzle for real. So I'd been playing a bit of that, and I actually remembered what all the tiles do and all the strategies to get around certain tiles. Except you only get one try in Undertale, and the save point is really far away, so it was still pretty impressive to me. I'm just trying to make sure this is all correct. Don't play mobile games for some. Yeah, I don't really either. I've had a few downloaded over the years. I've never really gotten super into them. I don't know, I'd rather play a real game. I think most mobile games aren't trying to be good games. They're trying to sell well. So they end up not being super fun in the long term. I like games that are on mobile, but I don't like mobile games. So for example, something like Slay the Spire, which was originally a PC game which got ported to mobile. Slay the Spire is a great game. I bet it's a great game for mobile too. I guess Pokemon Unite is pretty good. I mean, I don't care about Genshin Impact at all, but it's a popular real game. So it must be a good mobile game in comparison to all the rest of the trash that's available on mobile. Like, not mobile games, but games on mobile. Another good example, I feel like, okay, hot take. You know it's a really underrated mobile game? Super Mario Run. Remember when Nintendo released its very first mobile game? And it was Super Mario Run. And it was, you got a free trial, but in order to play the full game, you had to buy it. Or I guess it was a free demo. That was the first. I feel like Super Mario Run is really underrated. It's a good game. It's a good, like, trial, like, time trial type game. That's why I didn't play. Yeah, so here, that's actually the problem with mobile games. Is that when people think of mobile games, or phone games specifically, because technically things like the Switch or DS or Game Boy are mobile games. People, when they think of the phone, they don't want to buy games. So like, most real games you have to buy, obviously. That's a given. Other than specific free-to-play games, most games you have to buy, and people have an understanding of that. It's like, oh, it's a full game. I'm gonna pay for the product, and I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna enjoy it. But for some reason, nobody ever wants to pay for games on mobile. Even if it's like $2, it doesn't even have to be a full game. Like, at most, people would pay $2 at the absolute most, but people don't want to pay for mobile games. Even if it's a full game, people don't want to pay for it. They want free games with microtransactions. Because people don't have a problem paying with microtransactions, because it's just like, oh, it's a bonus. Even though most people on average are spending more on microtransactions than they would on a full game. So Super Mario 1 was like, or Super Mario Run was like, what was it, $5? It was like $5, but nobody bought it. Which is so sad, because it's like, it's a full, well-designed game. It's It's a real game on mobile. It's not a mobile game, it's a game on mobile. And it costs money to play the full game. So, Nintendo took that lesson to heart, and their second mobile game, I think it was Fire Emblem, or I guess it doesn't matter, because every mobile game from then on that Nintendo released is a free-to-play game with microtransactions and gacha, and they're really popular and they make a lot of money. Whereas Super Mario Run failed purely because it cost money. And like, it costs less money to buy the entirety of Super Mario Run than it does to spend on microtransactions in order to collect all your men and women in Fire Emblem Heroes. And that's really sad. Because Super Mario Run was an actual full game. You pay for it once, and then you have the whole game. And that's it. But because nobody bought it, they had to go the route that literally every other mobile game does, which is a mobile game. It's a mediocre, free-to-play game riddled with microtransactions. It's really sad. It's really sad because it could have just been... They could have just made more games like Mario Run, where it's a game that you buy, like every other game that they release. How many pages does this branch take up? Just 3? There is so much here, and I'm 2 hours in. I'm never gonna finish this. Should I just... Oh god, look at those 2 things. I don't know if I should finish this on stream or if it's just gonna be more of this. It's just how it is. Yeah, it's really sad because it's just... the mentality that people have towards mobile as a platform is what ruins mobile as a platform. Like, people would prefer to pay for microtransactions than to buy a full game. So instead of a real game, they get microtransactions. And it's a self-fulfilling cycle somehow. So now mobile games suck because people ruined it by themselves. Oh god. This is the worst. Yeah. All the games are microtransactions. It's more that I think it's not... I think it started because people didn't want to pay for mobile games. So they made mobile games in a way that they could still make money even though they weren't being bought. Which led to more people playing bad games, which led to more bad games being made. I blame the consumer. I don't blame the company. I blame the average consumer. The 7-year-olds that are on their phones that want to play games all day, but their parents won't let them use their credit card, except for microtransactions, because that's okay, apparently. I don't know what this wants me to... Oh, it's the title screen. Hello. It's so difficult to tell where it wants me to put some of these pieces sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-ra. Bum, 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 ba-da-na, na, 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 oh. Ah, na, 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 na. Oh, ba-ra. Bum, 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 ba-da-na, na, 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 na. Eh, ah, oh, 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 eh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, eh, oh, ah. So anyway, the moral of the story is just to buy Super Mario Run. Actually, you know what I heard? Apparently Super Mario Run is getting like got an update where now in the free version, once per day you can unlock a paid level every day. So that's neat. So if you don't want to pay for Super Mario Run, you can still try it. You can still unlock the full game without microtransactions, which is interesting. I feel like games actually used to do mobile games used to do that a lot, where or not that where you could play the full game without paying for it and also without microtransactions. They would always have the free version and the paid version, and then that's it. Because I remember Pocket God was a really popular mobile game back in the day that had the free version and the paid version. And I'm a hypocrite. So as a little baby child, I didn't want to pay for the game. So I jailbroke my iPhone and got it for free. And I mean, obviously now I feel bad about that because I feel like I contributed to the downfall of society. I ruined the brains of children around the world by doing that. I created Skynet. I think also the mobile port of Plants vs. Zombies. Reminder that Plants vs. Zombies 1 was not a mobile game. It was a PC game that was ported to mobile. That's why it was so good and it was so popular. But I think Plants vs. Zombies 1 for mobile also had a paid version. I think it had a free version and a paid version. And then I think eventually they updated it to have microtransactions. Just a few small microtransactions. It wasn't anything super big, and you didn't need it to actually beat the game. Because you got access to all the levels in the paid version or free. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time. And then the second game was... the second game was so bad because everything was a microtransaction. You had, like, super insane power-ups that you used to beat levels. Oh, this is supposed to be on top. Oh, this was on top, okay. And you would have to buy those, like... Oh. It spat in the face of how well-designed the first game was. Okay. Good here. Okay, now we need a big piece. This really is starting to look good. I love this little tree. I need to find a good place to display it, though. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da. Oh, I just realized the video switched to a different one. This is Undertale and Deltarune 1 and 2 full OST. Nice. Man, I really am craving more Undertale. I just need to finish so many things. Maybe on my next Saturday stream, I'll do Undertale Genocide Run. Oh god, don't drop the flowers! Because I still never beat Genocide Run. I got all the way up to Sands. I was like, okay, I'll take a break from this, and then I'll come back to it, and then I'll beat it. And then I never came back to it. It's 3 in the morning now. No, why are you still here? Oh, this another one of those flowers that has a weird problem with it that I have to fix. Oh yeah, I remember what I did with this last time. I used it for something different. Why are we still here? Just to have fun with Toki? Thanks, Kaz. Oh, you know what I forgot? I have to play through the rest of the Metal Gear franchise. I played Metal Gear 1 and fake Metal Gear 2 on Twitch when I was trying that out for a while. I need to go back to that. I might do a new... I need to do a new YouTube stream of Metal Gear 1 because I don't think anybody watched me play that. Because, like, I was testing... Twitch? Yeah, I know. I was testing... Basically, I was testing out streaming once a week or once every 2 weeks on Twitch instead of YouTube. Nobody came. It didn't really work out. I'm just sticking with YouTube forever now. But I was testing it out, and I did Metal Gear 1, and then I did the fake sequel to Metal Gear. And I wanted to do the whole Metal Gear franchise. Also, I'm talking about Metal Gear, the MSX2 game, not Metal Gear Solid, the PlayStation game. But I want to do the whole Metal Gear franchise, so I might replay Metal Gear on YouTube. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. And then we can, once we get to Metal Gear 5, we can hear that meme. We can hear Kaz say the meme. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da-ba-dum, bam, 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 wa-na-na-na-na-na, ba-do-ba-do-do-do-do-do. I hope we get to hear more remixes of the song in Deltarune. I think the dummy theme is one of the best songs in the game. I love that it recurs so much because it's Napstab Look's theme, it's Mad Dummy's theme, it's Muffet's theme. I think it's Mew Mew Kiss Cutie Dummy's theme as well. Oh, you died. And then in Deltarune, Napstab Look had a mixtape of it. I've never heard this song going on this long. Cause you always just restart the game, right? You never let the song go on this long. Wait, isn't... Oh, what was the name of Asgore's theme? It was in German, wasn't it? I think it was like Mountain King or something. But Bergen something, I don't know. Okay, another one of these big branches. Bergkoning. It was something similar to that. That's why I think it was like Bergen something. The name is Bergen Trukung. Trukung? It's the umlaut U is pronounced U, right? Trukung? Bergen Trukung? I don't know. I'm just gonna paste it in chat. This is what Asgore's theme is called. Oh, Mountain Rapture. But the term itself is usually translated as King in the Mountain? Weird. Bergentrukung. I don't know. I like doing the goofy cartoon voice. Even though I know it's not like a real... I've never heard that word. Apparently it's a real word. Bergentrukung. Oh ja. Das ist wunderbar. It's a really old word. That makes sense. I guess it's just a phrase from a story or something. And it only makes sense in the context. Ba-da-ba. Bum 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 bum. Go. Sometimes these are like really tight and I'm trying to squeeze it on without breaking the whole stick off. And sometimes they slide on really easily and come off when I'm fiddling with it. Okay, that's one. I have 3 of these twigs. I think that after this piece, I'll have to end this. Because I don't think I'm gonna finish it today. I don't want to go too long because I also want to get up early tomorrow so that I can go the whole day playing Kirby. Because I'm planning on doing, like... I'm planning on streaming however long it takes to beat extra mode, and then I might also play more of the side stuff to try to get 100%. Old Greek German? Oh, that's weird. Okay, just one more of these. Oh, wait, this is the song. This is Bergentrukung. Bergentrukung. Burger trucking. You know what they call it when you order McDonald's over Uber Eats? Bergentrukung. That's so dumb. Burger trucking. Oh, it's Sans theme. I think Sans theme is just called Sans. Oh, you know what song I love? The song that's not in the game? The song titled Song That Might Play When You Fight Sans. Number 1 best title in the game. The song that literally only exists on the soundtrack and not in the game. Song that might play when you fight Sans. Where does this go? It's on the right side of this. But yeah, it's like a Mega Man sounding song, a Mega Man X sounding song that's a remix of Sans theme. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Also, love Bone Trazzle. I love that Megalovania has Bone Trazzle in it. Okay, so this is Sans theme. It's just called Sans. This is the song that was just playing. Bum 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 ba da da bum 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 ba da ba da ba bum bum ba 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 bum 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 ba ba da bum. All right, now here's an amazing song that doesn't play in the game, but it's on the OST. Oh, I think this has Bone Trazzle in it too. It's an epic remix of Sans. It's so good. Bum ticka bum ticka bum ticka bum ticka. This is it. That's. Oh wait. This is the best part. I love that it's like a really sad remix of Bone Trazzle, this part. I love the Bone Trazzle part because it feels like a really tragic in such a fun song. It feels really tragic because it's Sans remembering his poor brother, the virus. That's why I really like that part of the song. Anyway, That's basically a fake song that Toby Fox made to mess with people, and then he put Megalovania in the game. Like, it's basically a prank because Megalovania was a Homestuck song. Okay, that's good. This one's a small, tiny one. Song that might play when you fight sand. Toby Fox is so good at naming songs. Like, obviously, song that might play when you fight sands. There's some really good ones in Deltarune, like Rules Card's second theme. His theme from Deltarune Chapter 2 is called, it's pronounced Rules. Because nobody knew how to pronounce his name because it's spelled Rouxls. People were like, Rauxel's Card? So he named his new theme song, it's pronounced Rules. In Deltarune's Weird Route, the one where with the Birdly stuff, with Birdly and Noelle stuff, one of the songs there is just called D. And I think that makes sense if you know what happens in the Weird Route. I don't want to spoil it, but you know, if you know, you know. It's just called D. And fun fact, you know how there are different types of files for certain things? Like audio files are usually .mp3 or .wav. There's another type of file that Toby Fox uses for all his songs. It's called .ogg. So that song is just called D, but when you read it out, it's called D.ogg. So the song is called Dog, D.og. It just spells dog, and that's really funny. The man actually just called the song Dog. He's so clever. He's so clever with all his meta stuff. And, like, usually it's not super intrusive, too, which I respect. Because I feel like a lot of people, when they try to go meta, they go all out, and everything that everybody says is always trying to be, no, why did you fall off? Oh, dog song. This isn't D.og, but it's dog song. Where's this supposed to go? What the heck? I literally have no idea where this goes. I think it's here. I'm pretty sure it's this. Whoops, that's on backwards. Please separate. Now that I've stuck this on, it's not coming off. Got it. Okay. No, another part came off. Oh, why? There's so many variations on the same theme. It's so good. Sleeping with your street clothes? Excuse me? The what? Nani the what? Okay. That's good. And I need a big one. Please change your clothes before going into your bed. Na, na, na. Why is Bone Trazzle all the way over? I guess it's because you hear the first part earlier. That's why is Bone Trazzle so catchy? I think Bone Trazzle is why a lot of people like Papyrus. I love Papyrus, but I think a lot of people also like him just because this is such a bop. Give me my snack. I'm dying. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. There we go. Maybe sleep soon. Please! Please go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. I don't want you to die. And also, I want you to come to my tomorrow stream, which is gonna actually be at a decent time for you, because I'm streaming all day. Oh, come on. Oh, this one piece, please. Please get in. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, some of these pieces feel so sticky. It's impossible to get them on their sticks. Wow. Drop a flower. There you are. I knew it. Bum bum ba dum. Bam. It's got ba 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 dum. Bam ba da ba ba da ba 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 dum. Oh wait, this is a dating theme. Date start. Oh, this is all pink flowers. Oh, this is one sentence is like, have you heard about a talking flower? So you do know about it. You know about the echo flower. Somebody must have been playing a prank on my brother because he's been saying a flower shows up and tells him secrets. Shoot, did a piece fall off? Oh no, that didn't. Wait, where's this supposed to go? Also, I did drop a piece. Heck, why? Oh, I see. I see the problem. That's not correct. Okay, I have to sort of fix the order in which I did this. Okay, so there's those. And then there's these, which are a separate thing. Oh, it's cave theme. This has like 4 branches on it, which is insane. Oh boy. That goes on the front, which I did properly. Okay. This one goes on this inside thing. Oh, Undyne's chasing you. You're about to die. POV, you're being murdered by Undyne. This one goes here. I think I'm almost fixed this. This is absoid. This is pretty absoid. Okay. The next part, I need another small one. Okay, I've actually done this, I think. I'm about to get it symmetrical. Oh, it's the duck that takes you across a disproportionately small gap. Ram bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-da-bum. Bum bum ba-da-bum. Bum bum ba-da-bum. Oh, so yeah, that's another really good song name. Duck that carries you across a disproportionately small gap. Oh, it's the Mad Dummy. Oh my god, I can't believe how many... I remember so much of these games. I'm so actively or unactively obsessed with Undertale, where I don't actively participate in fandom, but I'm so obsessed with Undertale. There's just so much about it to love. Good night, PGFA. Have a good evening. I hope you get a lot of sleep. You know what? I'll probably end stream now. It's only a little bit more until I'm finished this, but I think I spent an hour on this branch alone, which is insane. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll probably end it there. I think that I don't think anybody's left. Actually, is that? Maybe there's a lurker. Nope. Okay. Yep, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I'll finish the rest of this branch off stream. I might finish the rest of the whole thing off stream. I don't know. It depends. Because I think there's going to be a lot more, and I don't think I'm ever going to finish this in one stream. It might take 2 or 3, especially if I'm trying to talk a lot and not focusing on the building. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Next week, or not even next week, tomorrow I'm doing Kirby all day. I'm gonna 100% it. Next week, I don't know, we'll see. Goodbye, everybody! And as always, oh Yasu Moriarty, a good night!